Hey guys, my name is David and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be looking at the devlog number 10. Let's get straight into it.
Hey survivors, welcome to Vlog 10. It's been a while since the last vlog, and we've got a giant list of changes to go over, as well as some multiplayer gameplay at the tail end of the vlog.
Oh, this is gonna be juicy.
Stick around because we've got a lot to run through. We apologize for the wait, but we assure you that it's been well worth it. Dead Man's Flats has received a polish pass and is now ready for an optimization pass. It's a town that's received a lot of love in the past and is essentially the first proper town to have been added to our world that meets our expectations of quality and scale. Dead Man's Flats contains quite a few unique locations in the town, including an apartment complex and a few motels for all of the would-be tourists that were once pouring in from Highway 1. We've been transitioning to a new level lead for getting work done on our world, and Kat has been doing a great job at fleshing out the world, as well as getting a large amount of the groundwork laid down for Canmore. Canmore is the single largest town in Dead Matter, and we cannot wait to see it get completed. We've brought on a new artist, who goes by the name Nahito, and he's done some amazing work on some of the art assets that really bring Canmore to life. He's also done some work on adding some burned out vehicle variations, as well as light bars that will be usable on the police car when driving it around.
Alright, this looks very good. I like it a lot. The town looks amazing. It looks very cool. And I can't wait to play this game. It's gonna be awesome.
Nahito has also created a gorgeous sign that'll be placed next to Highway 1, the main travel corridor of our world. You know that you'll be approaching Canmore when you see this sign in the distance. Canmore is extremely large, and the outer limits of the town contain plenty of interesting locations, including the police station and some commercial buildings, as seen in previous vlogs. There are also plenty of houses scattered around the area that you'll be able to shack up in. While the main stretch of Canmore is still under construction, with many new buildings to match the aesthetic of the location, a lot of the buildings on the outskirts of the town are close to being ready for an optimization pass. An optimization pass is generally the last pass that a location sees when it is being constructed for our world. We've got some industrial buildings on the outskirts of Canmore, such as the concrete plant, as well as a large recycling facility. Both of these locations would make an excellent establishment for a hardy group of survivors.
Alright, Canmore looks pretty goddamn good. I've seen a few more vehicles and I'm not sure if those are gonna be drivable, but hopefully they will. I really hope so. Alright, looks like some new buildings are gonna be in the game. The concrete plant and the recycling facility. That is very cool. Looks like they're gonna have a lot of different structures in the game, which is definitely gonna make the game juicy and very enjoyable to play.
Nomad has been working on a gigantic underground mining complex, complete with puzzles and potential hazards that need to be cleared. The aesthetic of the mine so far has been gorgeous, and we look forward to seeing it fully completed, which should be around the time that Vlog 11 rolls around. Nomad has been going the extra mile in making sure that the mines meet our standard for world interaction, with a handful of scripted actors that he's prepared for the mine. Nomad goes through the mine and gives some of the developers of the game a tour in the gameplay segment of the video. Stick around if you're interested in seeing more of it.
Alright, I think that is very cool. Can't wait for the mine. Seems like there's going to be puzzles and all kinds of interesting things in the mine, so it's not gonna be boring, clearly. I can't wait for that, to be honest.
On top of the abandoned mining complex, Nomad has been taking some time to add a crashed commercial airliner to the map. This location is still a work in progress, but we plan on fleshing it out by allowing players to retrieve the black box, which will be detailing the fate of the people trapped on the plane as it came crashing down.
Alright, that seems very cool. The plane looks absolutely amazing already. Maybe they're gonna improve it even more. This has a very interesting thing to it. You will be able to retrieve the black box, which is very interesting. I can't wait for that. It's gonna be amazing, absolutely amazing. That's gonna be very cool, and it's gonna make the world feel really, really alive. Like, wow, the level of
I've implemented the first pass of the tool belt item system. These items are items that persist upon death. Currently, there's the key ring, which allows you to store multiple keys to different doors, including the trunks of some vehicles, the wallet, allowing you to store currency, as well as rare key cards that have access to high-tier loot locations, such as the armory and the police station. The inventory has seen a massive facelift internally. Due to the facelift that I've given it, I've had to implement every single item back into the game, and that task as of now has been mostly complete. Network traffic for replicating an item has been minimized as the item data is now completely flexible and capable of storing any data type that we feed into it. While this has had the downside of having to re-implement every item, including all of the weapons, we feel that a game where half the time you spend is time spent interacting with items and gathering supplies, that the changes were well worth it. We've been able to rapidly integrate new features as the overall pipeline for creating items is cleaner than ever before. Our inventory currently features storing items within other items, a dynamic weapon pouch system that grants additional weapon slots depending on what you are wearing, being able to combine items as well as stack certain items that have a homogeneous item data. We've also got in-world containers, and searching them is a requirement. When searching a container, you will end up making some sound that anyone can hear. Keep that in mind and plan accordingly.
Searching is gonna be in the game. It's gonna take you some time to find items, and it will make sound. That is very, very nice. Wow, so you're also going to be able to store items in other items. I like this a lot. It's a very nice feature.
We've got our character mesh in game now, and we've got some clothing to match. There's a plethora of content flooding in to make sure that you can have a stylish survivor while exploring post-apocalyptic Alberta. We've got a firefighter outfit, which is easily one of my favorite outfits to wear while playing other survival games. We've also got a brand spanking new fire axe to go with it. One of our strongest goals for the closed alpha is making sure that every occupation has a matching outfit. If you're extra lucky and you run into the military vest, which allows you to carry many small items, as well as a knife and a pistol. We've also implemented some secondary animations for the clothing. Backpacks will now jiggle around as you walk with them on.
Okay, looking at this gun. This gun looks fantastic. It looks very good. Looks absolutely... looks great, right? Look at that. Amazing, man. Amazing. this backpack jiggling looks very funny, in my opinion.
Gunslinger has been doing some work on the AI systems in the game, including changes to how zombies approach the player. Instead of walking straight towards you, they'll now attempt to surround and trap you. It won't be easy to get away from them, especially if your legs are injured. Zombie hordes will also now split in half and chase after multiple targets.
Alright, so this is a very nice feature. They will actually try to surround you instead of walking towards you, which many games like DayZ don't actually have. It's gonna be a lot harder to escape them.
Gunslinger has also been working hard on adding a new predatory animal to the world, the bear. He can stand on his own 2 feet, and you should probably back the hell away if you see him performing this action in the distance. Gunslinger has also started implementing a hunting system that allows you to gut animals and harvest items from them, such as their skin, bones, and even antlers. If the animal you've shot has a pair of antlers on their head, of course. We've done a large pass on our world interaction system, including a bit of work under the hood to maximize our networking performance. We've done a large pass on the curtains, which are a lot less ugly than they were before. They also use an efficient cloth rendering technique that Unreal Engine has made available to us. These curtains will block light, and they'll block player visibility, so long as you don't make the mistake of standing behind a curtain at night with the lights on.
Alright, wow, this is gonna be a very interesting mechanic. Imagine you're just walking through the town and someone is hiding behind curtains, has the light on in the room. You know, that is gonna be an extremely easy kill, since they don't see you and you see them. I feel like a lot of people will make this mistake.
People will still be able to see you. In order to counteract this effect, you will be able to use newspaper, water, and glue to cover windows with newspaper, blocking visibility. This is essentially the tier 0 of barricading that we're offering, and there'll be plenty more to come in the near future.
Alright, so tier 0 barricading, that's a very interesting concept, you know. To be honest, I didn't think they would add something like that. I thought it'd just be blocking the windows with planks or something like that, but I didn't think they would add newspapers.
All building interactables such as flicking a light switch on or off, opening a cabinet door, opening or closing a curtain are all treated as a single entity underneath the hood, sending the absolute minimum amount of data to update their corresponding states without having to change any of the pipeline used to actually create the interactables. Based on community feedback, we've ripped out our old claiming system and we're going to be re-implementing it with support for claiming a majority of the buildings in the game.
Alright. Wow, alright. Didn't think they would change that, but they did. We'll be able to claim the majority of the actual buildings.
You'll also be able to disassemble, or in certain cases, reuse furniture that is present inside of the buildings. The current rule of thumb for the new system that we're currently planning out is that your claim is only as strong as your ability to protect it.
If you can't protect that, you're not gonna have the advantages that place gives you. That's a good feature, and it's very nice they actually decided to do this.
Due to the changes in our inventory system previously mentioned and how intertwined our items and weapons are, we've decided to overhaul a bit of the first-person animation rig to feel a lot more responsive while maintaining a realistic look. A lot of our new animation setup is completely procedural. Aiming down sights used to be animated, but now is fully procedural. This has a wide variety of benefits, such as being able to reload while aiming down sights, or checking your current magazine while aiming down sights. Literally any animation we want to play will work while aiming down sights, and while your weapon is at the hip. We've also added the ability to switch between a scope and iron sights if the weapon supports it, such as the Lee Enfield or an AK type weapon with a PSO scope.
Alright, so you can actually now reload and check your magazine during time you are looking down the sight. That's a very nice feature, and it's definitely great that they added that.
Shiny has also been doing an awesome work with the weapons. All gunshot and weapon handling sounds are now properly attenuated in the world. Gunfire in the distance now feels right, and you'll be able to hear people's final stand from a distance while exploring the world. Our weapon system now properly supports different ammunition types being loaded into the magazine. This is best demonstrated when using a pump-action shotgun, which can accept buckshot, shells, or even flare rounds. You will not be required to load one or the other. They are completely interchangeable.
Alright, that's pretty cool. That's a nice addition. Now, you'll actually be able to load flare rounds into a shotgun. I've never seen that before. That's really cool.
Spread has been completely removed from the game. We now fire weapons from an approximation of the barrel based on procedural animations that have been added to the game. We've implemented quite a few of the backer weapons into our game. The new weapons include the SVD Dragunov, which is one of the most powerful sniper rifles in the game at the moment. We've also implemented the 416, which comes in a variety of different flavors. We haven't implemented the magnifier just yet, but by the time closed alpha rolls around, you'll be able to use it to increase the flexibility of your weapon. The 22 rifle that was seen in the last development vlog, which includes a 110 round drum magazine that I've nicknamed the Beehive, has been implemented into the game. We've also got a new shotgun in town, as seen in the previous development vlog. This 12-gauge boomstick is perfect for defending yourself against the infected or other survivors, capable of firing bugshots, slugs, and even flare rounds, which can be used to lure the infected away or towards a location.
So, two new weapons, a new rifle, which can have up to 110 rounds. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. That's very nice, for sure. Alright, so it looks like the flares are gonna be used to lure zombies away from you or into a different location.
Shiny has also implemented the P90, a powerful bullpup SMG with a near bottomless clip, perfect for spraying down the infected or other survivors.
Alright, so the P90 is added. Definitely one of my favorite weapons. It's very nice to add that.
Grenades have been changed to be a lot easier to control. You can now click and hold to release once you've lined up a toss. You can also click and hold with the right mouse button to perform an underhanded toss. You can also cancel a toss at any time before you throw by holstering the grenade back into your inventory. Shiny has been hard at work improving animations for weapons all across the board to make sure that they feel responsive. He's also implemented some new gloves and view model sleeves that will match whatever outfit that you are wearing. We strongly believe that responsive gunplay is very critical to creating an immersive experience, and we want everything from driving a vehicle to using a rifle to feel as immersive as possible.
Wow, look at that gun. That looks amazing. That's beautiful.
Feel as immersive as possible. We've also been working on adding more civilian-oriented weapons to the game to make sure that people
Wow, look at that. I mean, you can see scratches on the gun. Look at this. You can see scratches, you can see dirty spots on the gun. Wow.
are commonly found with
Amazing.
weapons that are more easily found in Canada. Stefan has also created a beautiful double-barrel shotgun. The over and under shotgun was one of the first weapons that we originally implemented back in our Kickstarter days, and we're excited to see it make a comeback. Rizzler and Stefan have also created an M14 for one of our boomstick tier backers. He's done an excellent job on the weapon, and we're stoked to see it implemented in-game.
Yep, that looks really good.
Thank you again to Markstrom for the support. We truly appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. Vehicles have seen some additional work. We now have a functioning radio and a proper set of animations for driving in first person. The animations still have a little bit further to go, but we're quite satisfied with the result thus far. I've also done a pass on all of our static vehicles in the world. Vehicles can have their wheels and tires shot out, doors can be opened and closed, including the van. Random keys will also spawn in the world that will be tied to a vehicle trunk, potentially unlocking a source of tasty loot for you to enjoy. It's up to people to figure out which keys hold more values than others, and we're excited to see people experiment with them. All the static vehicles in our world will also feature a unique, randomly generated license plate or set of license plates if the driver originated from British Columbia before their demise in Alberta. Keep an eye out for Easter eggs as we have vanity plate support on our license plate system.
Alright, so vehicles can now spawn their tires popped out, open doors, and all kinds of things. That's a feature that will make the game a lot more interesting. At least that's what I think. And also there are gonna be license plates from British Columbia, which is like wow. All right, they think of everything.
Disseminate has been doing a ton of work on the game's back end, as well as a few other features that have helped bring the world to life. He's written a UI manager that should help keep our user interface issues to a minimum. He's also rewritten the main menu and pretty much the entirety of our multiplayer backend.
Alright, new main menu. That's really cool, looks pretty goddamn good, if you ask me. This could, definitely be the final main menu. I wouldn't mind.
Disseminate has integrated a new weather system based on meteorology formulae. Everything is completely dynamic and there is no weather state. It is completely simulated and also takes the time of year into account. He's also done some work on integrating soundscapes that will be incorporating some sounds from our new sound engineer. If you've played The Long Dark, then you will recognize some of Dave's work. On top of all of that, he's also implemented a brand new radial menu system for the game, rewritten the voice over IP system, and upgraded our version of Unreal Engine to UE 4.24. I've also started some work on a basic admin system, which allows you to observe players, teleport to players, bring players to you, as well as send them back when you're done with them. Players will be able to type /request with a message into the chat in order to have a direct line of communication with server staff that are currently online. Admins can also kick or ban players from the server.
Some improvements to the game, including admin support, kicking, banning, and teleporting players. All cool, pretty cool stuff. Altogether, I think this was a very good vlog. I really liked it. It's filled with content and absolutely amazing, top quality, and I definitely can't wait to play this game. By looking at it, I already think that this could already be a closed alpha. Definitely looks like it. It's very beautiful, if you ask me. But of course they wanna work on some of their issues that they have and all kinds of things, because they wanna launch a very good closed alpha. So we should just stay patient and give them as much time as they need. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for the vlog. I'm also gonna make 2 videos about the gameplay. If you liked the video, please like. If you really liked it and would like to see more, you can also subscribe. Also guys, please comment and give me some feedback so I can improve my videos. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.